Hi, welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie, and I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Holy Spirit, and whatever the words are, whatever needs to be said comes out. Now, we are reading for January 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have now entered into Aquarius season. Interesting times always, as always. Now, if you're new to my channel or if you just want to cross-watch, your Venus, your Mars, your Jupiter, your moon, things like that, then go right down there. There will be a timestamp in the description, and it should bypass this main reading. This reading will be on all the videos, so it's not the same reading. It's just the introduction is the same for all videos. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be using, for the main readings, my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will also use my Angels of Abundance from Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, and pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to do an overview reading, and with that I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, to let you know, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We are entering, like I said, into Aquarius season. That will be on the 20th, and that is at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when that transitions. That's when Capricorn leaves, and that's when we go into Aquarius. Now, new moon in Aquarius will be the 21st at 3:53 p.m. And then, so we have it's an interesting time where it's basically the 20th, the 21st, and then we go to the 22nd, whereas we have Venus doing some things with Saturn during the 22nd, and then our last planet that has been going retrograde goes direct, and that is Uranus. Now, Uranus goes direct, basically it goes direct, and then it goes retrograde. This is a cycle every year, but this is the last time, this is the last time it's gone retrograde. For right now, on the 22nd at 5:58 p.m., it then goes direct. So what that means then is that the planet is getting to this stationary direct. It's slowing down, and it's really making some focus here. It's, or at least let's put it this way. When it goes retrograde, it's actually an illusion of slowing down and really putting its energies very, very strongly on anything that we are working at. Taurus is earth energy, money, job, career, like Capricorn and Virgo is. Now, Aquarius is the water bearer. So there is a sense of equality with the water, but also there is a sense of Aquarius wanting to quench thirsts, wanting to, basically fulfill a lot of people's needs, and that could be quenching your thirst for knowledge, quenching your thirst physically. It's just an interesting time with this. It is something that Aquarius does not necessarily like the man-made rules, the man-made religions, does not like that, it wants to break out also. Aquarius believes that anything is possible. Aquarius is our air energy, so that would be our sword energy. That would be Gemini and Libra. So that's our thought processes, thinking things through. So we're into this transition of thought. We're into this transition of need. We're into this transition of fulfillment also. We are ready to move from, and many, many people are saying we are already in the age of Aquarius. Some say that it was back in 2012. Some say that it's going to be 2026. So I've even read where some people say 2600. I feel we are definitely transitioning. And with Aquarius, like I said, the Aquarius season is about, it's about looking beyond what the rules and regulations are. And what we've been in is Pisces season, so it really is, changing from the laws and the business of religion and the business of government. So this is the little season, but with this little season, and I don't mean it as little because it's a very impactful one, we are about to transition into a bigger time, and I've been talking about it, when Pluto goes into Aquarius in Mars for 3 months. So there's going to be there's going to be a build up to that. And, all our changes. It's been in Capricorn. That's been our money, job, career. So there's been a lot of tear down and rebuilding with that. And now it's going to do the tear down and rebuilding of our ideas and our possibilities. Okay, so the one card is popping out. We have the King of Cups. King of Cups is always an interesting energy just because he has a high EQ, emotional quota or quotient. He has been through the mill. He has been through, he has had the ups and downs. He has gone through the roller coaster of life, and he has come out heartfelt and hopeful still. Even though he's seen things that you really don't want to have him seen, there is still a sense of hope. There is a sense of possibility. There is a sense of, things are going to work out better. And there's also a sense of survivorship with this king also. So Cups in itself is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So I talked a little bit about Pisces, the age of Pisces, how we're transitioning. We've been in that age for 2,000 years, give or take a couple of years, or decades maybe. And we're doing this major transition. So we have the cups. We have that water energy. But the court cards have a dual energy. Underlying energy for a king is that swords. So that sword, again, air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, thought processes, thinking things through. So there is this part of the air, there is this part of the water, whereas the air is very objective, is very focused, this is what we need to do. I know it, black and white, no gray energies. The King of Cups comes along and says, hey, wait a minute. No, there's more to this than meets the eye. There is more that we need to uncover. There is more that we need to know. The King of Cups is also very caring energy and wants to make sure that his heart goes out for those who do not have. And he's he's somebody who is very much a humanitarian and wants to provide and care for others. So interesting for that one. Let's see what else we have going on. Okay, now this is reversed. Reversed has a stronger energy. This is our 10 of Swords. So 10 is transitional energy, just things moving on. When you see a 9, it's like everything's done, wrap it up. And then 10 is like, okay, let's move things on. Let's get things going. We are not staying where we're at. So sword energy, again, is that Aquarius, that Gemini, that Libra energy. And remember, Mars is in Gemini, and Mars is also going direct. So just in the last week, we've had Mars go direct, we've had Mercury go direct, and now we're about to have Uranus go direct. So it's really it's pushing forward energy with things in life. Again, one new beginning, 0 God source energy. So whatever it is, what we've gone through, whatever the world's been going through, whatever the universe, it is done. It is done. It is completed. There is a loving, caring, ruling type of energy here, but whatever it is done. It is done. It is ready. It is ended. Not coming back to life. Next card is, okay, you know that I love the Empress. The Empress, again, this was reversed. This is a 3. 3 is our celebration, our creativity. It's also the power of 3, and we're going to have that new moon on the 21st. So we are coming up to that new moon energy, and the new moon is a new season, a new start. It's a wonderful time to request. It's a wonderful time to just put those intentions out. It's just a very strong energy. And again, like I'm saying with Aquarius, Aquarius wants to quench the thirst, quench the knowledge, give, not overly give, but give so that there's always more to look at, more to see, more to come. It's very much a starting on a new journey here. The Empress, major arcana, I look at her, she is always pregnant, so she's always creating, she's always giving opportunities, she's always wanting wonderful things to happen. Her energies aren't as direct as possibly the Emperor, or as focused and organized, because there's just so many choices. There's so many possibilities. And she kind of is like, if you don't like this, well, we can try that. But she does want to provide. She does want to give. So you have some very giving, loving, caring energies right here. The Empress too, even though, like I said, Mercury is direct right now, we are still in the shadow of the retrograde. So there is a lot of things that has been undone, only to be refocused and redirected. So interesting. Loving energy, caring energy, loving energy, caring energy. Something has completed, something is done. And even though it may not necessarily feel comfortable, there's a lot of caring energy surrounding whatever this is that's done, okay? So let's go on here now. Let's do our Osha Zen Tarot. Let me know. I love to hear what people think about this and what your impression might even be too. So here we go. Let's go on here. Let's see. What do we have? Osha Zen Tarot. What do we have for this week? The universe, the world, whatever this is. Remember too, whatever is going on in the world, whatever we're hearing, whatever we're, just kind of like, oh my goodness, is the sky falling in? Remember, we have to live our life, and we have to remember that fear is a tool of the devil. It is not, we cannot live in fear, okay? So let's go on. Let's see what we have here. Here we go one more time. Here we are. Possibilities. Possibilities. Now, the eagle actually does have a lot of, is associated with Scorpios, believe it or not. The eagle, okay, let's go here. So here we have it two. Two is choices, decisions, possibilities. It's, do I go this way? Do I go that way? It's, coming together. The eagle is flying. The eagle is looking at its domain, is looking at everything. Now, is this a sunset or is this a sunrise? The fact that they're calling this possibilities, I would say this is a sunrise, and that there are many possibilities to come, many possibilities that the sun will shine upon. The eagle has the bird's eye view, can see things that we ourselves cannot see. In some ways, this, even though this is not, it does have that hanged man type of energy where it's basically telling you to, look beyond what's maybe in front of your face. Look beyond, see the possibilities. And again, I feel like that's the sun rising and rising on a new day. So interesting stuff. I do love that. I do love this. This is transition. This is like whatever's ended is now done. And we are going, Pluto is going to be going into, like I said, Aquarius for 3 months. Then it transitions back to Capricorn, kind of like I'm showing you the possibilities. Now we go back to Capricorn so we can, get things cleaned up, rebuild, do a lot of other things. And then in 2024, it will go into Aquarius for, what is it then, like 15 years. So possibilities, I like it. I like the possibilities. I love the Empress. I love the King of Cups, and I love that Ten of Swords. Now, the one card I did not mention, or the one energy I did not mention, is our fire energy, and that is our Aries. Now, Jupiter's in Aries, our Leo, and our Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, determined. That is our the rod or the wand energy. It's fire energy. So it's all good. It's all good. So just take a moment, please. Like I said, this is just the introduction. Your reading will be coming up. But please take a moment to do the like, the share, the subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. Please comment. Let me know. How is this affecting you? But, most important part of all of this, and as always, please know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Hello, my Tauruses, and welcome to Aquarius season. And on the 22nd, what did I say? Uranus goes direct. Now, I know it does it, like goes direct, and it goes retro. It does that, every year. But now we go direct. We are still in your season. And it will be there for, what did I say, 2025? Kind of, yeah. But we have different outlying energies all around it right now. So there is some, and we are coming closer to the end of that Uranus time for you, but it still is about expect the unexpected. Oh, and this one is all wonderful here. So we have 2 cards right now that have popped, and these are very, very positive energies for you. So again, expect the unexpected. My Tauruses, if you're feeling very doom and gloom, well then, Aquarius season comes up with surprises for you. It comes up with some light for you, comes up with some new opportunities for you also. So higher power. What else do we have? This one, reversed. So what do we have for our Tauruses? Again, expect the unexpected. You are going direct, but right now it's just, now this is all illusions of retro and direct, but right now the power is very strong and it's focused on you, right now. It's like, okay, what do you expect, my Tauruses? Well, let's just do the opposite of that. We do have a new moon here too. It's Aquarius. I do feel like Aquarius is kind of a game changer for for all the signs. That could be because of what's going on when, we get to that March time. But this is the start. This is the start of something new. Now, good, bad? Well, I would say by these cards, something good. So we have an ace. Ace is a new beginning. It's a 1. New beginning, new start. Earth energy is your energy, Capricorn and Taurus. I'm sorry, yours and also Virgo. Money, job, career. It's also about your home, something very, very tangible. New opportunity coming, hearing about a new opportunity, starting your new business. I know that we have Mercury going direct now, so it's still in retrograde, but we also, so it's always kind of a little bit iffy to start something new, even if it's not retrograde. It's in the shadow of the retrograde. Mercury is going direct, but it's the shadow of retrograde. So it's always a little bit of iffiness, but we had the Empress in the overview. We had the King of Cups in the overview. We had some very positive, very caring energies going on. So there is possibilities happening, multiple. Now the Ace of Earth, when it's the Ace of Ariel in one of my other cards, it is also about dreams coming true. So the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents, or contracts. So like I said, expect the unexpected. Be open to wonderful changes. Be open to wonderful opportunities, okay? It is in the shadow of retrograde, even though it's going direct, Mercury. But even when, this does it 3-4 times a year, so we're always living with some sort of shadow, some sort of communication. I'm kind of getting that while it's in the shadow, you might have heard something. Somebody might be calling you up this weekend, and they said, oh my gosh, I was supposed to call you a week ago, or I was supposed to call you in November. Something that you might have been up for in November, and now it's coming. It's like, I was supposed to let you know. Are you still available? Are you still available? So the Ace of Earth, very positive stuff for you. Then we come to the Sun. So we have a 9 energy. We have a 19. So the 9 energy is let's wrap it up. Let's get things done. Add the 1 and 9 together, it becomes a 10. The 1 is a new beginning. Again, 0 is God's source energy. We also have it that, a 10 is transition. Things are moving for you. I'm kind of getting just as the sun, the sun doesn't travel, but it appears to move. We're the ones that are traveling. So, we have this travel energy with us. We have this movement energy. So, and again, 1 plus 0 is a 1. We have a new beginning, new start. Archangel Uriel is about seeing the light, is about shining light to dark energy, dark areas. It's about giving you wisdom, and it's about happy, happy outcomes. Okay, this is the sun. The sun shines. Now, the interesting thing too about the sun, it's very connected with Leo. Again, we have a Leo full moon coming up. What is it? The beginning of February. So, happy outcomes, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. That's the thing. Because whatever this was, it was like they were, again, I kind of get this feeling like you were supposed to have heard about it a month or two ago. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't call you. Or, oh my gosh, you were the one, but we had to put the job on hold, or we had to put the project on hold. Now things are starting to move again. Please, 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 come. Okay? Next card, reversed, is ego. Okay, now this is the devil card. Ego. Now, ego is something very fragile, very kind of like, this is putting you into a vulnerable position. This is a fear-based energy. This is, can I leave where I'm at? It's a little bit of a, it's fear-based. Now, ego, devil card, we have the 1, 5. We've talked about the 1 and the 10, but 5 is about change. Change, positive or negative. 1 plus 5 is a 6. The number of man. It's the energies you put into something. Now, Jophiel, and this I love. I love Jophiel, especially for my Tauruses, because Jophiel is like the angel that watches over the entertainers, the artists, the creators. So I love that about this, but this is also, the ego is kind of like, oh, are you too good for it? Or are you feeling very vulnerable? The ego is, are you afraid to make some changes? Are you afraid to try something new? So the ego has a lot of stepping up and stepping out of your comfort zone. It has a lot of this energy that wants to push you forward into a new beginning, a new start. So the ego is something that can keep you in chains, or you can face whatever the ego is providing you and say, nope, I'm going to be taking that chance. And there's been a lot of chance taking with a lot of the readings for this weekend. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material needs, negative or fear-based thoughts. So another thing about it could be that, you want to go, you want more of a sure bet, a sure thing, and it is a calculated risk. Any time you make a change is calculated risk. But, this might be, you can always negotiate. If this is a job energy, you can always negotiate. The thing is, and again, I've told you how to do this. You tell them, yes, I want the job. I'm really excited to start with you. Can we negotiate the salary? If they tell you no, then, think about it, pray on it. If they say yes, then ask for more. Okay, but ego can be very fragile. Ego can be wounded very easily. So toughen up, could be that. Toughen up and slip the bondage, could be that too, because you've got some wonderful energies right here. So you've got a 1, 1, 9, 1, 5. So let's see what we've got going on here. What else do you want to give our Tauruses? And you know what? We all face our fears. We all face our demons, especially when there's changes. Okay. Solitude. Here we go. This is the Hermit card. So we have that 9 again. This is a major arcana. This is taking time to really connect with your, higher power, with, it's meditating. It's thinking things through. It's kind of like that. I have to step out of my comfort zone. I have to step out of the crowd. I have to know more. I have to know more. Now, the interesting thing, I'm always interested in how she holds this book, because she holds this book, instead of holding it up so she can read it, she's holding it out so either others can read it. Is this the story of her life? I don't know. Then we have whatever this is. Is this, I'm not a chess player, but is this a knight energy? So there's like a chess piece. It's kind of like you're being, there's a sense of unreal energy, unrealness with this. It's like, where am I to go? What am I supposed to do? So this is I'm kind of getting this sense of otherworldliness with this solitude. Not sure why, but something you need to maybe focus on, maybe connect. Maybe you've been told that this was going to happen and now it's happening and it just doesn't feel real. But solitude is the hermit, and it connects with the hermit card, and it is about connecting with your higher power. So you've got 3 major arcanas, and those are pretty strong energies. And then you have this wonderful inflow of abundance. Dreams come true. All right, let's see what we've got here. Angels of abundance. What do you have for my Tauruses? What do you have for our Tauruses here? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What do you have for our Taurus? Okay. Do the work. You've had this before. You've had this before. Okay. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action step that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So do the work. So it's one thing to step into this where you're not necessarily having to face anything. Interesting. Interesting with that. Who's going through this? Let me know, my Taurus, as you know. Oh, let me know. Here we go. Card, crystal, energy, Amazonite. This has popped up a couple of times too. So solace, healthy lifestyle, clear communication, also balance. Interesting stuff. This kind of makes me feel like she's not necessarily in the reality. I know that this is meditation. I know that this is connecting with higher power, but it's also kind of like she's not facing what she needs. And something with the book. The book is facing out. She's not facing something. So you tell me if that meant anything. Was there just a specific Taurus that was for? You let me know. Okay, please, my Tauruses, good energy, positive energy, just facing facts, facing fears, not sure. Pushing you outside of your comfort level, could be. Okay, tell me please, do the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, comment. I really appreciate you doing that. As always, though, my Tauruses, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.